Hey everyone, Thornton here, and with Christmas right around the corner, we had to pull out the ugly Christmas sweater. But with everything we have to be thankful for, especially with the finals releasing in the last week in its full finished state, with updates that will obviously come along with it, it has started to receive some backlash, most notably from the voice acting community, that are calling for it to actually be canceled for a couple of different reasons. So today we're going to do a deep dive into what's the issue with the game that they're having right now, what have the developers for this game actually said in terms of the finals and what they're going to do going forward, and what we can kind of expect, what our thoughts are on it. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the adoption of artificial intelligence in video game development has sparked a lot of controversy recently, particularly in the case of the final, which is the new FPS game developed by Embark Studio. The brand and communications director Sven Grunberg has stepped forward to address the backlash surrounding the studio's decision to heavily rely on AI during the game's development. Grunberg emphasized the positive impact of generative tools, asserting that they are able to enable the team to work better and faster and do more with less, which is absolutely true, and it may give a better finalized product for when we actually play the game. However, in an interview with the game developer, Grunberg actually shed some more light on the intentional nature of discussing the team's use of generative AI tools on a podcast earlier this year. The studio actually decided to opt in for transparency, especially concerning the use of AI-based text-to-speech in the finals. Grunberg clarified that the studio combines recorded voice actors with AI-based derived from contracted voice actors, dispelling any misconceptions about generating voice and video content from thin air, basically meaning that they do still pay voice actors to do something in terms of creating its own unique sound in the game, and this isn't just a case of where they just make something completely fabricated. And there are tons of benefits of generative AI tools. Grunberg went on to articulate that the studio's rationale for leveraging those AI tools was the ability to enhance efficiency and productivity. With this approach, he noted, it permeates all levels of craftsmanship at Embark Studio, spanning procedural tools for environmental design such as photogrammetry and areas like animation, which is fantastic because once again, we get even better content from this. Grunberg also went on to envision these tools as a permanent fixture in the development process, underlying the importance of transparency in their usage to provide context moving forward, which is just fantastic. However, with all this happening, there are concerns and there's also a ton of pushback. Grunberg actually reassured that Embark Studio actively employs voice actors, as we earlier stated. However, he did acknowledge that the introduction of new AI tools empowers the team to achieve tasks previously deemed unattainable. Despite the finals enjoying a successful launch, the shadow of AI usage looms over the game, with some industry professionals expressing skepticism and concerns about job security, which is already very difficult in the voice acting field. And this is where we kind of start to get a clash of perspectives. The studio's Meet the Markers podcast in July, featuring audio designers, highlighted the use of incredible AI tools for creating voiceovers in the finals. However, this revelation actually triggered a negative reaction, with some industry professionals, including Evil West actor Gianna Matrigano, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced that last name, and Genshin Impact and Dying Light voice actor Kit Harrison, expressing reservations about the unchecked potential of AI, particularly in taking over tasks traditionally performed by human actors, which is a huge concern, as we aren't yet at a stage where CGI will fully take over a human, but with the voice, it's very, very doable. However, in the face of the mixed reactions and concerns, Embark Studio stands firm in its decision to integrate AI into the development process of the finals. The industry is going to grapple over this for a very long time, especially as AI continues to evolve, and transparency and open dialogue is going to be really, really key in addressing the ethical, creative, and employment-related implications of this technological shift. What this all boils down to is the finals is one of the first games actually out here doing something like this, and it's very creative and very innovative, and I'm actually intrigued to see where it goes with this. The only downside is some of our favorite characters that we've all seen in fiction, whether it be Master Chief in Halo, or Soap in Call of Duty, or even Fuse in Apex Legends, they all have an actual person behind it with creativity, emotion, and feeling. And at this point, it becomes a question of, well, can AI actually capture that? And even if it can, well, should it? Let me know down below, where do you guys stand in terms of AI voice acting? Do you think that it is totally fine, or do you think that they should get real people to voice these things to make it just a little bit more enriching and also to help that community of voice actors? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here by my editor Nobel, who does amazing finals content. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.